Hello, you join us from the roof of a 1.0 Daihatsu Kyo CX Eco. In a field for what is the first episode of the newly established series by the miniature scenes, that of course being a sub-content. The series which brings you closer to the action, because you are the action. Today's sponsorship comes to you in the form of our friends at Growback Agri-Fertilizer Products. Growback, because cows need grass. That's enough of that. It's time to plow straight into round one. Time attack. Team RedHatsu 1.0. Track conditions relatively dry as the sun peers out from behind the clouds. I'm joined in studio by Bob. Bob, to give our expert opinion on today's proceedings. Bob.
Daihatsu CX Eco. From 97 to 2000 by the same designer.
Can I just say, actually, before... Fantastic quadcopter. I actually just get a replay on that one. Replay? We can get a replay of it here, yes. Team RedHatsu1.0 actually pulled off quite a decent aerial. There you go. As we can see, it quickly turned from nearly smacking the side of Team RedHatsu 1.0 to actually pulling off a quite decent aerial shot of the oval track. 10 out of 10 to whoever is maneuvering the quadcopter on behalf of Team Hatsu 1.0. No reverse gearing here today for that team. That, of course, doesn't change the fact that they will need to change direction of their time attack at some point from clockwise to anti-clockwise during this time attack qualifier. It's going to be interesting to see how exactly they decide to overcome that obstacle. Wide entry, as we can see here on most of the oval. A tactic which seems to be working quite well for these guys. The lap times are proving this. I can hear it in my ear. Yes, we are going live in car with Team Hatsu 1.0 driver and co-driver in car. The car handling seems to be going quite well. Nonetheless, a challenge behind the wheel, I imagine. Hello? Nothing out of them there. We're just getting a little... No, we're having difficulty. We might be back to them later on. Oh, and look at that. Oh, look at this. Just look at this. Handbrake could have stole it. Much worse. Put it into the ditch. So, team orders, by the looks of things, and the perfect execution results in counterclockwise requirement of this field oval being a complete success. Fantastic. As we see Team RedHatsu production also celebrating this very effective tactic with the quadcopter. In saying that, it looks a little more like a malfunction in ways. No, actually that was, it may be a quadcopter malfunction. We're just going to take a replay here on that one. We're going to go to a replay instead. Showing, there we go, yeah. Replay showing the Daihatsu making great progress down the loop around hill. Now we see how it carries the weight as well as speed. Bob, just look at that re-entry. Co-driver and driver have less than split seconds to consider their options here. And the option they considered. You can see handbrake to pull it back in line to execute arguably one of the hardest corners in the entire contest. Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, that is nothing less than spectacular. Team RedHatsu 1.0 finishing up by showing some serious conviction. Could have sworn it was a rear-wheel drive car right from the start. Bob, having a man of few words. That's all from Bob and myself. From all here at Subcontent, where you are the action. Till next time, keep those wheels spinning and keep the content coming. Thank you.
Testimony after testimony. Growback helps grow grass. Growback 'cause cows eat grass.